Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back playing some more Terra Tech 0.7.33, and I'm back in the R&D. Trying to rhyme it up a little bit. Just kind of one of them good days. So as always everybody, hello, how are yous? Welcome to the episode, or my next episode in my useless machine build. So far it's not too bad, it's been entertaining, so like I said early in the last video, they're useless. Not so much. It has entertained me. So right now I'm just kind of checking that front row of conveyors there and getting into that a little bit. But before I do, I would like to say thanks for joining me. Welcome, all that awesome stuff. I do hope you enjoy what you're about to see, and if you do, hey, think about fueling my little channel. All it takes is a like, some comments, feedback, subscription if you haven't, ding the bell if you haven't done that already. That way I get notified when I have something new. Hopefully I want to see that too. And we can have a ton of fun, hopefully, and we'll share some ideas. Because remember, I do have the Saturday Showcase. And that's when I make videos for all your cool and original techs. All you need to do is take your in-game snapshot or your save game, go down to my link in the description for the Saturday Showcase auditions, hit on that, follow it on through the little rabbit hole, find your way to my thread, post your stuff there, your save and snapshots, and it'll tell me that, hey, someone new or something new, because I've had repeat people or people come back a couple rewind kind of crap there. So yeah, I've had a couple people that I've done 2 or 3 episodes for already, and you know, it seems to be working out pretty good. I've learned a few things from them. We've shared our ideas. Mission achieved, or success, I guess. So So keep it in mind if it's of interest. It may take a bit, but I will eventually get to them. All they need to be is cool and original. So anyway, back to this build. As you can see, it's working along pretty good. The colors are staying pretty much in solid because of those filter silos. They work just as I had hoped they would with the other filter. I got full control over that. But the downside is the way I got this laid out. When the big silos are full, they block out the view and everything else. So I got to kind of work around that. Now you might be thinking I can just turn around and look from the other way, right? Right now, yes. Later, no, not so much. Because the plan entails a few more blocks. Just a few. But we'll have to wait and see for that. But so far, this looks like it's working really good. All the yellow's making it through. The only downside is since I do only have the one line going into the face, and the eyes aren't connected anywhere. I didn't want that really combined. I wasn't sure, as of yet anyway. So I just wanted to do this as a test. I'm probably going to split those side lines before the center, so I'll have 3 that go out. That's my going idea right now. I think that might look cool, and have the resources go up to the top, meet in the middle, and then recycle around for another trip. It's somehow. I don't know. That part still got to be worked out. This whole back section might actually get tore apart. And which right here, I was going to kind of just skip along because I figured I had everything figured out. But then I gave her a wee bit of a test. And I'm glad I did, because you see that plumb bite there, right? It shouldn't be there, right? You see where the filters are at the back? Yeah, it should go over that way. Not so much. Now there, I'm holding it, of course, but I don't know. It didn't quite work the way I expected. Because with all those set to refined only, they just took priority. They kicked it right over to the next one before that one even had a chance to grab anything. So here, watch this. See? Skipped right by that one, and that one. Not so good. So that's going to force a bit of a rebuild either there or on that backside. And since my ideas for the color pattern and all that are kind of still up in the air, I'm not sure what I'm going to go with. I might try and go with them all. So I'm probably going to rework this whole back section. But it should be worth it. Because I've got a little more done. Been farting around, getting things figured out, working away. Excuse me. And so far, it hasn't been too bad. Yeah, that just sends it in a circle. That doesn't do me any good. was kind of hoping to give it another chance. So yeah, I guess there's still a few little bugs. Yeah, that should work. But yeah, always room for improvement, that's for sure. But I got a whole new idea actually just sitting here talking about that. And I think it'll help make everything that much neater. I'm probably going to do that. I'm not going to say it though, it's going to be a surprise. For the next video, you know. Other than that, geez, I ain't going to have nothing new on you. No surprises. So yeah, I don't really want to rebuild that too much. I like the way that looks. Even the way down to the way the colors are organized. I don't know, it might just be me. But this is kind of what I've been getting up to. Yeah, get on to that. I got this all built up. See, there's where I couldn't just flip around, get looking from the other side. I built this all up. I didn't quite think this part through though. I was a little tired maybe when I was building to have a good one on the back there. It's a wee bit low. It's not going to be visible when they're all full. So, oh well. Trial and error, right? It all pays off in the end. Because by the time this is done, I'm hoping it'll be better than what I originally intended. Because I have learned a few things along the way. Like slow down, don't rush things. You make boo-boos. That was a big one I learned. Again. For like, I don't know how many hundredths of time. But yeah, I got all my conveyors pretty much linked in. I left the face on its own right now. I don't want it really to share its resources. I just want to make sure I have a way to get it back out. And the letters above and around, they're hopefully going to go around. I was really hoping the night cycle would have kicked in for this, but I don't know. Didn't seem to really want to take too good of an effect right here. Might have still been a little too early. But there we go. Get some lights going. Some fire. I like the fire. So I figured this will fit in pretty neat with my new intro or trailer or wherever I use it. It's kind of a neat one, just as even maybe my new avatar or logo or some kind of icon. Been kind of looking for ways to make new little things that would be useful but not useful. You know what I'm saying? I can use them for video, but they're not useful in game. But I don't know, that looks kind of neat. Got the red, white, and, well, red and white for Canada, the flag. Would have been neat to put a leaf in there, I guess, but that's getting a little carried away. Yeah, I tried to kind of get a beat going with the fire, but that's trickier than I thought it was going to be. So now we got some resources running through her. So it's kind of working the way I wanted, but not quite as good as I had hoped. So there is a lot of improvements that could be made. And yeah, this has been sped up quite a bit. As you can see, that's probably why it looks like the eyes and the mouth are just jittering and not so much moving. Gonna have to see what's going on with that. It's kind of weird how they'd be moving at different speeds even though they're sped up at the same level. But so far well, to me, the yellow side there right now, it seems to be working fairly decent. So it kind of tells me I might be on the right track. I just got to get how they're dispersed at the back figured out better. So when I get that mastered, it'll work nicer. And I think that's where the other two lines to feed the sides will really take notice. Yeah, that's not too bad right there even. I wonder if maybe I should put fire in behind all of this, so the lights aren't bad, but maybe the fire is the way to go. It's got me thinking. There we are. Let's check this out for a bit. I don't know if I want to decide just from my early testing phases, though. I might wait until I actually get it to a point of where the inside of that box is rock solid. I ain't going to have issues there, but the back is up. I'll call that That's going to be my visual completion at the front. That's what the best it's going to be. There's still lots of improvements that could happen on this, but that's going to be a whole nother episode. It might actually be way down the line. I don't know. It depends how far I want to take this one. Because with so much light leaking out between the blocks, I don't know, I've tried a few different ways to block it out a little bit, just so you can get a little more, like, of a surface instead of lines all over. But it's a little tougher than I thought it would be, because you still want to keep the right look. One thing I think we need is some colored blocks that are 2 long or 3 long and 4 long, maybe even up to 5 long, but colored versions. I don't have to have armor or nothing, just basic blocks. That would be sweet. That's a suggestion I gotta maybe try and remember to bring back up. It's most likely been stated before. Most things have. But can't hurt to maybe bring them up. Maybe people have forgotten, right? So yeah, I'm just kind of letting this one ride out, doing a good long test of it. And that's pretty much about the end of this one, I think. Just a short one. I've been having a heck of a long build going on with this and all, waiting for the resources. It took way longer than I thought. So I don't really have a full video this time, but not too bad, I guess. So as always, if you liked what you saw, feel free to fuel my little channel with all the likes and comments and feedback and all the awesomeness you guys bring. It really is appreciated, you know. So until next time, everybody, keep being awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.